there, Jack BOS here, and I am here today to talk about how to do more deals in less time. So as you do land deals, and probably you want to do land deals, that's why you're on my website, because that's what we do here, land flipping, right? You're probably struggling sometimes with finding a title company or doing all the paperwork on it. Now, the key to doing more deals in less time is to spend less time on the paperwork and actually more time on talking to sellers, talking to buyers, making offers, to getting more deals in the door. Well, I want to introduce right now to David Olds, who actually has the answer for you.
Yeah, so thank you, Jack. Appreciate you coming on. So yeah, EZ REI Closings, the reason that we started our company as a 20-year investor, I realized that, I got into this business to do deals, right? To talk to sellers, to solve problems, to take that deal and either wholesale it or wrap it or hold on to it, whatever it was we were going to do. But the one thing I didn't get into the deal, into real estate to do, was paperwork, right? I did not get
Everyone
in there.
hates paperwork.
No, dude, it's terrible. And especially us as entrepreneurs, we thrive on talking to people and getting the deal, not learning how to solve complex title problems. And, for me, it really just felt like I was walking through quicksand trying to get these deals through the title company. And then, as we went virtual and we started working in other markets, which is so easy to do now, finding the right title company was a real challenge.
Yeah, in our Facebook group, the number one question we get is does anyone have a title company in this state? Does anyone have a title company in that state?
Yeah.
And how do I solve this title issue and so on? So it comes up left and right. So definitely a pain point.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a niche in the market that we've been able to fill, because not all title companies are built the same, right?
So what do you guys do?
So what we will do is we want to help you. We want to do two things. I want to compress time. I want to take our clients from the moment they've got their property under contract to the moment they monetize it, either selling it or wrapping it or whatever it is, and really compress that, right? I want to spin the wheel of their company faster. So literally the moment you get your deal under contract, you're going to upload that to us. It's as simple as drag and drop, right? You're going to give me that deal and you're out, right?
And what you guys do is they're a transaction coordinator company.
Yeah.
Basically, they work with nationwide title companies.
Yeah.
They work with title companies all over the country. They can take literally every deal, and instead of you coordinating that transaction and bringing it to the finish line from a title point of view, they do that for you.
Yeah.
So that's one less thing that you need to do. How cool is that?
So you're going to drag and drop that contract to me, and here's what's going to happen. I'm going to call Mrs. Smith and say, hey, Mrs. Smith, I'm working with Jack on your deal over here at 123 Main Street. Mrs. Smith, I'm going to be your point of contact from here all the way to closing, and you're out. Now it's me and the seller. Mrs. Smith, I need to collect some documents for you for the title company so that we can get this closed as quickly as possible. And then we will start that process, right? And some deals are simple, and some deals are bankruptcy, foreclosure, but just all kinds of
probate kind of situation.
Yeah, all these things that need to be unwound so that we can get you to a clear title. So that's what we're doing. We'll take all of this off your plate because we want you focused on getting your next deal or selling this deal. So I'll deal with the seller. If you're going to close on it yourself, great. We will push it right to closing. If you're going to assign it or dispo this deal, we'll bring in that buyer in the same manner. Hey, Bob, you're working with Jack. I need your corporate docs, your lender, however that's going to work.
Yeah.
So we'll bring those people in as well, and we sort of work behind the curtain like the Wizard of Oz. We're going to take this deal from start all the way to finish, and whatever finish means. If we need to clear title, if we have to talk to heirs, if we have to collect documentation, lost trust docs, or obituaries that nobody can find, whatever it is, let our team do that so you can focus on doing your deals.
By the way, they do that for all kinds of real estate, not just land. Obviously, you came to us probably because you're dealing with land, but if you're doing land and houses, they can handle both.
Yeah.
So again, in summary, just quickly, so typically the process that you go through is that you find a deal, you put it up for sale, you find a buyer, and now you have to manage the title company. Managing the title company means sometimes the title company just drags their feet. They send you a report and then they wait for you to tell them what to do next. Well, you have to know what to do. It's another educational process that you can actually outsource.
Yeah.
Because these guys, David and his team, they actually do all of that for you. So in essence, you can see what's going on, you can see how it's being put forward, but you essentially have an outsourced transaction coordinator helping you on the entire disposition side of things, with all the paperwork, with all the things that otherwise you would have to manage. That frees up your time to now take that chunk of time that you usually do on that and use that to actually get more deals under contract. And that's where the value here comes in. So who would like to do So doesn't it make sense? You get to do less paperwork and more deals, and have somebody at your side that actually does all the transaction coordinating for you.
Yeah, literally, you're going to click the button below. We're going to book a call. That'll be with me or my team, and we're going to talk about a couple of things, right? What were your goals for this year? Did you hit those goals, and what do you plan to do before the end of the year? Like, how can we help you? How are you currently handling your transactions? Let us show you what we can do for you. And one thing, because I'm an investor and we built the company this way, we believe in complete transparency. All of our coordinators, they're actually paid when your deal closes. Okay. So they are very interested in pushing that deal through. There's not that sense of just apathy that you get at some of these title companies, right? So we are here, and
they're not just salaried and waiting, getting a paycheck, and it's like, doesn't matter if they close the deal or not. Yeah. They're incentivized to close your deal. That's really an important thing.
It's very important.
You operate in all 50 states?
All 50 states, all transaction types.
Wonderful. And houses, land?
Whatever you want to do.
Commercial, anything.
Commercial. And here's the best part. If you're doing 2 or 3 deals a month, we'll show you how to offset our subscription price by either charging a small admin fee to your buyer or seller. So at the end of the day, you can hire our team of literally the best transaction coordinators in the country with the most experience. They can be working for you tomorrow, and we'll show you how to turn your transactions into a profit center.
There we go. I like that.
Awesome.
How about having help and on top of it, making money with it? I like that.
So
click the button below, and let's get you started.
We'll talk to you soon.